This is WhatsApp TV, and guess what? I'm about to give you another exclusive interview here on WhatsApp TV with me, Faisal, of course, and I've got Bossu Kule. Just in case you don't know who Bossu Kule is, he's an artist manager. He used to manage. Should we take from the back? Like we used to manage Bisa. We've done things with Bisa, and now, currently, you are the manager of Sista Afia. Welcome.
Thank you, Champion. I'm good, Charlie. I'm good.
Like your hoodie, Slay Nation.
Yeah, I bring you one selfie. Did I can say?
What color? What color is it?
Oh, for now it's all yellow.
Yeah, the way only black, so you don't get black there. Then I don't know. Sorry for that, but I mean, let's talk about. I mean, you being a manager, and you managing a female artist. How hard is it to manage a female artist in Ghana?
Yeah, bro. Basically, it don't be easy thing to
speak like breezy. Yeah, that's
to manage a female artist here in Ghana. As you know, all the time there should be controversies around the girl. And I mean, she's a lady. Sometimes you book interviews and she has to be like 3-4 hours ahead of time to prepare. So what I'll say is, like, managing a female artist in Ghana is a different kind of occupation. It's not an easy thing. But I mean, when the girl is very determined, focused, and hard work, it eases that kind of stress from you. And I mean, it becomes a bit simple. Yes.
How long have you been managing her? How many years now?
From day one, it's like 5 years now.
5 years. From day one to now, you've been managing.
Yes. From day one, since she came to Ghana, like from UK. Yes, from her first song till now. Yes.
In all of that 5 years, have you had sex with her before?
Oh, Charlie.
Have you guys engaged in any sexual?
Oh, no. Like family. We go to shows together. Sometimes we even share a room together, like a single room, but then we don't even think of that. Like,
I mean, you share a single room together, you sleep on the same bed.
I mean, those days, like way back, let's say like 3-4 years ago.
You go for shows.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes you request for like 4 rooms, 4 hotel rooms. The promoter will be like, nah, she's not there yet, okay? So when we get like a single room, we manage, we share, we spend the night together, but then we are like family, like I said, we are like family.
Hold on, I'm not trying to cut you, but when you say we share, how many of you? Just you and her?
Oh, me and her, we've been like, Charlie, we shouldn't go there, but
on the same bed?
Yes, on the same bed a couple of times, but I mean, it's not that sexual. No one thinks of that. Like, the kind of relationship me and her, like, we have.
See that? Wait, I'm sorry about it. So what position do you guys sleep in? Do you sleep like brother and sister sleeping? Sometimes try to cuddle her. Because I mean, if you can cuddle your sister when you're sleeping, right?
No, I don't cuddle my sister when I'm sleeping with her.
Wait, if your sister is telling you, big brother, like, I'm cool.
No, my sister can't tell me to do that.
Why?
But why would I cuddle my sister? Like,
but wait, cuddle your sister, there's no harm in you just...
No, I don't do that. Like, we have our limits when you're on bed, okay? I mean, you sleep on this side, we talk, then we both fall asleep, we sleep. The next day we wake up, we attend to other activities here. But I mean, cuddling and all those things, I mean, it's a different vibe.
I feel it. So, I mean, 5 years that you've been managing to stay here. We're going to talk about how people like to do comparison in Ghana, but let's talk about some of the achievements that you've actually, you guys have actually made since that 5 years ago until now. Yeah.
5 years to now. Okay, so basically I'll start with the works that she's done, okay, her songs. You know, Sista Afia is the only female artist to work with all these big guys. Sarkodie, Shatawale, Stoneboy, Sakede. You know, she's the only girl to have that kind of...
When you say that, you might be wrong. Because there are other females...
No one. No
Afia?
one has worked with all of these guys.
Afia has not worked with...
But she hasn't worked with Shatawale.
Okay, not yet.
Yes, and she hasn't worked with Stoneboy.
No, if he has a record with Stoneboy.
Oh, really? Yes. Okay, but Shatawale.
Okay.
Yes, so
that's an achievement.
Yeah, that's why. Yes, because all these guys, you know, musically, they are very, very smart and they are very educated. So for them to open their arms and welcome someone like Sista Afia to work with, then they have, like, they know what they've seen in her. Okay,
sure.
So that is the number one side, and number two. Sarkodie released his Black Love album last year, and Sista Afia happens to be on the album, and we have like P-Square, Rude Boy, and more, like, you know, and she's on the same album. So I mean, that's another achievement, okay. And when it comes to shows, I mean, she's headlined a lot of shows in Ghana, like a lot.
Outside Ghana,
UK. Recently, we're in Canada. I mean, it was sold out. Canada, a very big concert, and you know, Canadians don't really love Afrobeat, like when it comes to Ghanaian music. But to the numbers that came to the show, I I mean, we were all surprised. Okay.
Could it be that they were all Ghanaians? We just showed up.
Oh yeah, they were all Ghanaians, but like Canadian itself, like a Canadian, like let's say for someone like an artist, an Afrobeat artist, to be in Canada to sell out a show, nah, it doesn't really happen. I can talk of like just two names, two Ghanaian musicians who have had that kind of record. But we had all the big guys there, but to sell out, yeah, because they don't really cherish the Afrobeat music, okay. So Sista Afia happens to be like, let's say, the only female artist in Ghana to have that show, and UK and in US as well, So that is another achievement. And okay, I've signed an NDA, so I can't disclose it. But one Hollywood artist, okay, one very big guy, has a record with Sista Afia. And yes, we recorded it last year. It's their song. It's their song. So yes, it's their song by a very, very big Hollywood artist. And we have other features in Nigeria. Right now, we are expanding to the other side of Africa, the Eddie Kenzos, and still working on Diamond Platinum. So basically, she has achieved a lot. When it comes to awards too, in Ghana here, she has like over 11 awards.
She does? She has 11 awards?
Yes, wow. She has.
Wow.
And US, I think she has 2. UK, she has 2. I mean, she's worked out, so I mean, she's achieved a lot.
Yes, in that 5 years.
Yes, in that 5 years.
You guys are really working.
Of course, bro. It's not an easy thing. And she herself, she's a very hardworking girl. Like, she's that kind of artist that when I'm busy myself, like attending to other rounds, she wouldn't feel lazy. She'd be like, okay, let me go and get this thing done, So all the time we are on the road. When we are free, we move together. When she knows I'm busy, she does it herself. She doesn't rely on like, oh no, I'm waiting for you. No, she's not that lazy type. Very, very determined. Yes.
That's a lot. I mean, for her to be in the game for just 5 years and achieve all that records,
it's not an easy. Yes.
I mean, speaking about being in the game for 5 years, are you guys working on an album or any EP or something?
Last 2 years, we released an album, Queen Solomon album. Yes, and we did a concert at West Hills Mall. And to date, I think that's also another achievement because West Hills recorded over 20,000 people, okay? And to them, like, no girl, I don't want to mention names, but rest in peace to one hardworking girl. Yes, aside her, she's the only female artist to put that kind of crowd at the venue. And we wanted to do another one like this year because this year she wanted to release the Queen Solomon Volume 2. Okay, we have Sarko there on the album, we have Stombo on the album, we have Victor Eddie Kenzo, and Bisakede, Familia. We have like a lot of features on the album, but this COVID-19 stuff. So I mean, we are still looking if we postpone it or we still release it and have a concert at the West Hills Mall.
Awesome, man. That's a lot. I mean, I feel like we should go and check out one video of Sista when we come back. So
yeah.
So which video do you want us to?
Let's play Victor Eddie, Sista Afia and Victor Eddie Paper. Yeah, I love that song. It's very motivational.
Sista Afia and Victor Eddie People. When we come back, talk about the comparison in the industry. Stay. So welcome back, and that was Sista Afia and Victor Eddie with Paper. I mean, we've got the manager here, Bossu, Kule. We're talking about the female industry and how the whole game is. Now let's talk about the comparison in here. Is it right when people compare your artist to the likes of let's say Fantana, let's say Frida Rhymes, let's say like these I don't know. I mean, to me, I'm gonna take only Afia out because I know Afia's been doing this since like way back.
Of course.
I'm gonna say there's no way we can actually pair.
I mean,
Afia has been like that.
We can't.
So
yes.
when we take Afia out. Probably they take Becca out.
Yes.
The rest out here. Do you think that your artists must be compared to any of them?
No, I don't think so. Because the same way we are taking these girls out, I mean, Sista Afia, the kind of record that she has so far, like none of these girls, okay, have gotten to that kind of height. So it will be a disrespect to even put her name in this kind of comparisons and talking about stuff that most people don't even know and brainwashing the minds of the public. So to me, in Ghana here, shout out to all the girls. I mean, they're all working hard, they're doing their best, but once you are a leader, you should know. You should know. And
So to you, Sister Afia is leading the whole. I mean,
of course,
one could also
of
argue
course.
that when she-
Somewhere, is it last month or last 2 months? Sister Fia herself, So we were there, and she was like, "Kule, you know what? I want to show Ghanaians how influential I am. I want to prove to them how the girls like we can be tough. Okay, so let me switch to a hardcore rap, and let's see if we can get the whole nation talking about us." And she did it, and it worked. You know, the whole nation, like everybody was talking about it. For Sister Fia alone to stand up, start this movement for like the whole nation to give their attention to her, that means she has that kind of influence, you know.
Bro, hold on. I'm not trying to cut you, but so if I'm getting what you're saying right, you guys actually planned that. Let's go and put a record out there that's gonna get these girls.
That's a lot of projects she wants to do. I mean, to keep it very active for the female side, but she feels like, you know, some wouldn't be appreciative. You see, so let me focus on my own project. You see the thing, yeah. But for her to stand up, it's not an easy thing. Like for someone to stand up to start a project, like a trend, for it to get the whole world's attention, like the whole nation. That is the kind of influence Sister Fia has. So if you are comparing her to the likes of the names that you were mentioning, okay, I mean, they should get to that height. They should have that kind of influence. They should have that kind of achievement, broad fan bases. Before, me in Ghana here, I wouldn't disrespect any female artists. Like anytime I see them, Sefa, shout outs to her, Akiana, Coco Trey, Fantana. Anytime I see them, when they say, I tell them they are my wives. I really love them and I respect their hard working, okay? But truth be told, I mean, there's levels to this game, okay? So sometimes you need to give her the credit. You need to give her regardless.
So why are you gonna call your artist the queen of, like, she's leading the queen of Ghana?
Thing is, she doesn't even like herself like the queen of Ghana music. Like, no, she doesn't like. And I wouldn't even like her to be like the queen of Ghana music. I mean, Tiwa Savage doesn't call herself the queen of Niger music, but we know she's
in your head, you know she's the queen.
Exactly. Beyonce doesn't call herself the queen of Hollywood music.
So you're trying to say that when she claiming that she's the queen, it doesn't really make sense?
Oh no. She's that's her own thing. She can say she's the queen of Egyptian music. I mean, it's a title. Yeah. I mean, I'm not upset with if Wendy calls herself queen of Egyptian music, Ghanaian music. I mean, that's her title. That's what she feels like she should go with, okay? If Afia goes with Queen Solomon, yeah, the same way no one feels offended. I don't think anyone should be offended with Wendy's title. But what I'm saying is there's levels to this game. So if you are giving that kind of credit, I mean, it should start from somewhere. You can't say, as at now, you know, Bisakede has a lot of records. It's very big. You should travel Bisakede outside Ghana and see they respect him even more than their president in that country, like military convoy and all that. But Bisakede cannot say he's bigger than Daddy Lumba. You see the thing? There's levels to this game, regardless, because though Daddy Lumba doesn't make music of late, the kind of record that Daddy Lumba has set. You see the thing? Same way. I mean, basically there should be sanitization in the industry. Like people should understand that you are my senior. Okay, regardless, I can have like songs to challenge you. Or he needs that kind of respect. Okay, people should give him that kind of respect because he's been there for over 20 years. It's not easy. Okay, so if you are not giving that respect and you feel like sidelining him in this kind of thing, he's human. Okay, yeah, so to me, we shouldn't compare. It's like comparing Samini to this upcoming dancer like Kinani and others.
I mean, I understand you, but if you say there should be sanitization, and if you're talking about someone leading, what criteria are you going to? Is it going to be the number of years you've been in the industry, the number of hits you've got, the number of followers, the influence you have? How are you going to characterize it?
Okay, so number of years counts, okay, but it only counts when you are not lazy. There's been an artist, she was there even before Afia came, okay, but nobody knows her because probably lack of finances, lack of managerial skills, or lack of strategies and all that. Okay, so with that, you've not set any record for you to even talk about. Okay, but when you have been in the game for all these years and you have like this kind of huge records that you can talk of the whole world knows. I mean, you deserve that kind of respect. That's what I'm saying. So if Bisake Day, I recently KK Fosu and Bisake Day were having some kind of back and forth, and I love Bisake Day for that because I remember I was telling Bisa, KK is getting, out of line. I feel, you should just go on interview and say something to him. Abisa was like, no, relax. I came to meet him, and he's one of the few artists I was listening way back. So regardless of whatever he does, I give him that respect. That is how the industry should be, okay? So if someone should sit and radio and be like, Bisake is bigger than KK Fosu, Bisa himself will tell you, no, I don't like this kind of comparison. KK is a legend, that's the thing I'm talking about. But if you sit on radio and you start comparing these girls, their achievements, because talking about working with all these guys, it's not an easy thing. Okay, it's not an easy thing for you to wake up one day and start what they'll call you, like, come home, record, and let me put you on an album. Bro, it's not an easy thing for this Hollywood guy to come to Ghana and be like, no, I have a record, I want to put you on, like, regardless. Victor AD, Pat Rankin, like these guys to recognize your work and work with you. And people with strongman kind of features. No, strongman is my guy, though. But I mean,
when you say people with strongman kind of features, what are you trying to refer to? I mean, recently when Shay was in a feature with a strongman, are you talking about when Shay? Right?
Oh no, Baroni was with strongman.
Okay, so you are talking about Baroni?
Oh yeah, no, I'm not. But a lot of girls are very strongman.
So no, but which one are you trying to talk about?
But we shouldn't focus on strong. But working with these kind of guys, comparing to Sista Afia's achievements with, I mean, these big guys, like globally recognized guys.
I'm not trying to cut you again, but in a way, I feel like you're trying to shade the Ghanaian artists. I mean, if
no,
you say
I'm not. I'm not. Okay.
That Sista Afia working with these big guys. I mean, there are equally big guys in Ghana, right? And some of these girls have done big things with these big guys. So,
but these guys that you work with, they haven't done more than what Sista Afia has done with these guys. That is what I said earlier on, you see. So you can work with Sako there on a song, but I mean, to get all these guys, bro, it's not an easy thing. I'm an artist manager. Before someone contacts you for a feature, okay, or before you think of putting somebody on a song, you know what you are going in for, okay, left alone to put that person on your album. So, I mean, you can work with them. But the kind of records, someone like Shatawale in Ghana, we should celebrate him regardless, because for Beyonce to put him on an album,
that's huge.
That's very huge. You see, so you can't compare someone like Shatawale to other dancehall artists. It's a total disrespect, bro. Regardless of whatever his song Shatawale has, and a time came with this guy, LaRusso, Kili. A time came, like the whole month or 2 months, it was his reign. You can't say LaRusso at that time is bigger than Shatawale. You see the thing? That's what I'm talking about. The fact that someone is doing their best, like it's like kinship. You can't reign forever. You go, someone comes, the person does, the person goes. But you don't disrespect the one who came before you with that kind of record. That's what I'm saying. So
basically, you feel like Sista Afia is being disrespected.
Oh yeah, when
you compare
to those kind of girls
like Eno Baroni,
exactly.
Frida Rhymes.
Me, I said all of them. Frida is my wife, but that day I wanted the Afia to beat her.
You wanted
I wanted the Afia to beat her.
Okay, so
if you don't respect, that's what you get.
So you were there when the fight was about to.
Of course.
Yeah. Here's the situation that when we talk about beef in music, it's basically just we exchanging words on beats and all that. But why must it get that?
That is why African beef is boring, bro. We've witnessed a lot of beef. We should be honest. Sometimes beef is out of studio.
No, but we shouldn't encourage that to happen.
Oh, come on. We shouldn't even encourage beef at all.
So you are in support of your artist wanting to?
Yeah. If you go and do a song today, Shatawale, and you see him on the street and he wants to beat you, and you are telling me he should be on the studio.
But she, if Sista Afia also did a song to this Frida Rhymes didn't come at you trying to beat you. So why is it that when she recorded that version and put that?
That is why in P we have a saying, if you know you can't face this person, bro, I don't think you ever think of doing a song to this Shatawale.
Because I don't even do music, so I won't do that.
Okay, fine. So in presenting Giovanni, you wouldn't say anything to offend Giovanni.
No, but let's stick to it. Let's stick to this. Okay, so fine. She released a song, and Freedom Rams came at her, right?
Yes.
Now I think she released another one.
Yes.
Then Freedom Rams came again.
Yes.
So then why do you want to come fight me? If I should ask.
Because when we met
I'm not trying to cut you back. With what you're seeing right now, is it that some things that she said, Freedom Rams said in the song, were true and it got to her? Could it be that way?
It wasn't even from the song.
Okay.
So we were going for an interview, okay, on TV3. We wanted to promote our song with Akiana, okay. So they gave us 8:30. We got there exactly 8 o'clock. I told the PA to go and find out if it's time for Sister Afia to come. Not knowing if Frida too was around, she was at the car park. Okay. So Sister Afia was moving to the venue. Like the guy came and was like, oh, Sister Afia should go. Not knowing they had called Frida as well. Okay. So Frida was like, Munjana running between.
Oh, that was what Frida said.
Oh yeah, there were comments. Yes. And she said she even confessed on radio that she said she was like, I don't know, we can picture Namasa Brewa. Indirect shots, okay, to Sister Afia. Me, I was there for a promo. So I was like, you know what? Let's forget this thing. Let's go and do the interview after that. We'll catch her at the car park. Me personally, I'll let you handle her. You see the thing? But the comments that she was making, Sister Afia felt so offended. And she's human. You can't. And they used to be very, very close. Like, really, really close. Really, bro, they have a song and a video, like a very nice song and a video together. All right. So now, speaking about them being close, why didn't Sister Afia contact her when? She should have come. If you want to reply, it's just nice. Text her, WhatsApp message. Oh, if you're Charlie, this or song bad, I won't reply you. You didn't send no message. Then you started saying, and you noticed Afia, the things that really hurt Afia, like way back. Right now, she's not mad about it. Oh, you've had sex with Shatawale. So that's Bisake Day. What they know, they are not true. Bisake Day. Recently, they said family. You see the thing? Right now, she doesn't feel offended, but those days, you know these things offend her, and you do a song and you say all this like as a best friend in a song. Do you think she will see you and smile with you again? You know how ladies are. You've broken that trust. That's true. And to see her and to be saying all these things in her presence. Oh, like I told you, I wanted Sista to go and beat the girl. Because, yes, beat her. Court case, Charlie, beat her. Oh, because you can't disrespect her like that. And you know, we did the song, free verse for you, free video shoot and all that. They used to be very, very close. And because of hype or trending sake, you betray that kind of friendship. You see how hurtful it is? I feel we're going to go check out another video from your artist. What do you like to play now? Let's play Streets. So because right now we're on the streets with Akiana. Street. Yes.
Enjoy that one. When we come back, we finally talk about their future plans and what they have for us as Ghanaians instead.
Oh yeah. What's a miampa na minye? Miampa na minye. Miampa na minye. Won't share what that crowd will be here. Check it out, y'all. We a mistake, but no better see. Monday or the tatami, or the tatami. Tuesday or bed in the city. Me say, if you see me for street, make you no cause confusion. Make I see you for street, I go pay your money for you. If I see you for street, oh, make you no cause confusion. Make I see you for street, I go pay your money for you. Father Dixon Deka, despite Deka, JJ Deka, Nana Pia Kra Deka. Yes, but no money there. Shan kwa na ma yetete. Me landlord ti me na mani na. Abrano chemiam. Maswa yeshama. When me walk down the downtown, when me hear a bit of sound, I go blow at the praise, the money go come. Long time man I cry, ja, hear me out, hear me out, ja. Me name say what say me yetuma. So what's your seal? What's your seal? And say, oh, me was street, men cause confusion.
Alright, so welcome back, and that was Sista Afia with Akiana, right? That's Akiana. So with street, and that's it. Who shot this video?
Prince Dovlo. Shout out to Prince Dovlo.
So I'm still talking to Bossu. We're talking about Sista Afia and how the comparison and all that. I mean, I think we've spoken enough of the negative. Let's talk about the positive.
The positives, exactly.
What's the future looking like for you and your artists and the whole Stay Nation?
Oh, bro. Okay, for now, in the next week or 2 weeks, we have a song, okay, that we're about to release, and it's a surprise. But though I've given the hint on the release date, but that kind of song, if you should listen to that song and you tell me, bro, Sista Afia from the one has never done any work song before, unless you don't follow her. But if you listen to her music from Chrono to Street, all her features she's done with Familiar, Kelvin Boy, Sarkodie, none of her features are even work, okay? And this song that we have, to me, is like one of her best songs. So just imagine, if you listen to that song and you go like, is it if you had this song there is below belt, then you say your year gets issue. So yeah, the whole nation should watch out for this song with Familiar coming out in the next few days. And like I said, we're still thinking of releasing the album. Yes, we are still trying to get some good publishing deals, distribution deal. If we should get the one that we are very comfortable with, we'll still release it. And we were thinking of doing a virtual concert as well, but bro, the kind of pressure on us. But on the 16th, we are supporting Sarkodie on his Black Love virtual concert. And I'm hoping this guy releases the song, this other guy releases the song. Then after Shatawale, Stifia will be the next big thing in Ghana. You know what I'm talking about, yeah. So yes.
Anyways, thank you very much for coming to
Thank you, Champagne.
Any final words you want to say to the people?
Yeah, bro, basically the message I'm preaching, and I'll keep preaching, is when you are making comparison, you should make it in a very sensible way, okay? We shouldn't be making comparisons because we are just comparing. We should make it in a very sensible way that, I mean, none of the artists will feel offended, because if you compare Kwame Eugene to that Lumba and you say Kwame Eugene is relevant at that Lumba, and Kwame Eugene sees that Lumba and feels bossy, I mean, it's a total disrespect. You see the thing? So we should put the yes to where the yes is and the no to where the no is. That's my final message and what I'll tell the whole nation.
You guys, man, thank you for tuning today. I had an exclusive with Bossu Kule. We had a lengthy chat about, the comparison and all that. So this WhatsApp TV, we give you exclusive. Make sure you go and check us out on YouTube. It's WATSUPTV. All social media handles is WATSUPTV. My name is Faisal. Call me Champagne for short. I'm gonna bring you an exclusive interview in a bit.